Meanwhile, let's talk a little bit about what happened yesterday. He was the governor of the great state of Indiana. Mike Pence returned home for the Indianapolis Colts and the 49ers game. As it turns out, a couple dozen members of the San Francisco 49ers took a knee during the anthem. And the president tweeted out, "I asked Vice President Pence to leave stadium if any players kneel, disrespecting our country. I'm proud of him," and Second Lady Karen. And then Adam Schiff, Democrat from the great state of California, said, "After all the scandals involving unnecessarily expensive travel by cabinet secretaries, how much taxpayer money was wasted on this stunt?" That seems to be a political talking point. The Democrats are saying this was a political stunt. He had been in Las Vegas, went to Indianapolis to make this statement.
Well, Peyton Manning was being honored before the game. He was there for the pregame. Let me tell you something. I've known the Vice President and Mrs. Pence for a decade, probably 20 years. I've worked with them for a decade, including when he was governor. It takes a lot to get that man's blood boiling. And to refer to somebody who's standing up for the flag and all it represents to hundreds of millions of Americans and all it signals to the world, our veterans, our unity, the founding of our great nation, to call that a political stunt is truly outrageous, egregious, and offensive.
It was on the books already, right?
It was on the books, but let me just say this. When Mike Pence was the governor of Indiana, there were many times that he had to receive go and comfort and console the family of a fallen soldier. He was helping to receive the remains of our brave men and women. And those coffins are always draped in a flag. And this is a man who said he doesn't think it's too much to stand. I want to give a little lighthearted note here. Brent Musburger, of course, legendary sportscaster, said on Twitter last night that somehow since these 49ers have started this, they've won 2 games, so maybe they should take a knee in the other team's end zone. Right. And did you see in the prompter, Steve, it says the Giants are 0-5?
Right, that hurts
I just
my
said Philadelphia
feelings.
Eagles.
Why would you say that? And
because
you know, I went to the game yesterday.
Because I'm an Eagles fan.
And you know, Gavin Haddon, who's the interim executive producer, he is a Giant fan. Yeah, he's a Giant fan.
We have to stop. I want to say something seriously. We keep on focusing on the very few, the handful of folks who take the knee, who raise their fists. Let's talk about, especially to our children watching, let's talk about to the next generations what the flag means. We're talking about why the protesters are there. They're coming tomorrow to be heralded as the NHL. Oh, the flag, I still think, is the most cohesive, unifying symbol in our nation, Ainsley, at a time when we feel very fractured and divided ideologically, geographically, and the like, and politically. And I was just in Nashville over this weekend for a night with my daughter and her friend, and you go somewhere like that, the flag is everywhere. It's just a symbol of everybody. I don't know anybody's politics while I see them holding up the flag, walking down the streets. It's a symbol everywhere.
When did the Vice President